Hey guys, this is Mubarak here of Penny Stock. Hope you're doing well. In this episode, I want to discuss the basics, right? If you're new to this channel, if you're new to this podcast, then I want to tell you guys about what a penny stock even is, all right? And why is it important, all right? And so I'm going to cover that in this episode. So essentially, why are they even called penny stocks? Well, that's pretty simple. The SEC basically established the concept of penny stocks almost a few decades ago, and they're referred to any security, right, or any shares of stock that's issued by any very small companies. So generally, they trade at less than $5 per share, and they're quoted over the counter, right? Hence the name OTC stocks. So if you ever hear anyone talking about OTC, pink sheet, microcap, all of those are in the same bucket. All right, so now the reason that they are super useful, or the reason why penny stocks end up having an advantage, is because they don't have the same level of regulation that the bigger stocks have. Now you might be thinking, why would I want to trade in those volatile stocks? Well, that is actually what gives retail traders or average traders like you and I the ability and the advantage to be able to actually successfully trade in this industry, because Wall Street, and for the most part, most Wall Street analysts don't actually go into this specific sector. So what ends up happening is that you're pretty much in this domain and you don't have to compete against the crazy quant trading or the crazy millions and billions of dollars in payroll and softwares and hardware advantages that Wall Street ends up having. Right, so this low market cap and low price of the stock allows it to be exposed to a lot more volatility, and that allows for larger gains. So, for example, if you can only buy $500 worth of a certain stock, like Amazon, right, they have very high share prices. So even though fractional investing is becoming more and more popular now, which is where you can, just like how with cryptocurrency, you can buy only a few dollars of a stock. So, that's something big that I'll be talking about in another episode. But in this scenario, the reason penny stocks are so good is because you can buy into a large amount of shares, and say, for example, it's a $2 stock. If it goes up to $3, right, so only $1 gain, that actually ends up increasing your holding by 50%. Right, technically, because you had $2 worth when you bought it, and then it went up to $3, and that's a whole 50% gain. Whereas if you buy a $100 stock and it goes up only $1, that's only a 1% gain. Okay, so it's things like that that make penny stocks super useful and super attractive to invest in. Right, they allow for a lower count share for you to enter and just lower barriers of entry. So the only thing you have to keep in mind about penny stocks is that because the SEC is not regulating them very hardcore, then there's a lot of different exposures and almost false and misleading news that goes into penny stocks, and that affects the valuation. That's referred to as a pump and dump. And tomorrow I'll be doing a specific episode on what are pump and dumps, all right? Because they are pretty much the entire manipulation of the stock market that we at Penny Stock teach about, so that way you're able to stay ahead of the pump and dump scheme and actually profit from it, all right? And it's a very interesting concept, but it's very easy to understand. And if you without doing anything illegal, you can actually track these pump and dumps that are occurring and be able to profit off of the rise and fall of these stocks. And it's still happening today in 2019. It'll be happening for the next several decades. I don't think that this will ever go away, and it manifests itself in different forms too. Right? Currently, the altcoin industry of cryptocurrency is operating in the same fashion with these kind of pump and dumps. But just wanted to rock out that quick episode on what penny stocks are, what the difference is between them and regular stocks, and really why there's such a massive advantage, because of the fact that there isn't Wall Street playing in it, and there isn't billions of dollars of hedge fund money in it. It allows for retail investors to have an advantage in that market. So definitely still, this isn't investor advice. This is just purely educational. And at In Penny Stock, you can learn much more if you are looking to learn how to trade. We actually have a free trial going on right now. If you go to inpennystock.com/free-trial, you can actually get exposure to it. And it's hundreds of hours of step-by-step videos and training on how you can get started regardless of your background or experience. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you do have any questions, definitely feel free to email me at admin, that's ADMIN, @inpennystock.com. And yeah, hope to hear from you soon. Take care.